What's up, guys? Welcome to Charlie Sports. And we have our final four teams going for the NFL playoffs. Let's break down what happened this weekend. What an exciting weekend of NFL football. 3 of the 4 games were close, tough, and fought-out games, all except for the one game where it was a complete blowout. But, yeah, great game, so let's start with it. Starting with the Bills and the Broncos. Congratulations to the Broncos for winning 33-30 in OT. But the gift that was handed to you after the game, Bo Nix out for the remainder of the playoffs. Man, that hurts. We'll get back to that, what's going to happen, but, yeah, not good. Let's talk about the game. Josh Allen threw for 283 yards and 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions and was sacked 3 times. He also rushed for 66 yards. James Cook rushed for 117 yards. 9 different receivers caught the ball. Bills offense had 5 fumbles, and 3 of them were being turned over. Broncos, Bo Nix threw for 279 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. He also never got sacked. He threw to 9 different receivers. The Broncos offense fumbled the ball once but didn't lose it. Difference maker for the game was for sure the Broncos defense. They just outshined the Bills D. Now let's get back to Nix. Since he's going to be out, they are going to go with Jarrett Stidham. Jarrett Stidham, if you remember, started off with the Patriots, so he is going to be going against his old team. He's been in the league for 6 years. He's appeared in 20 games. He started 4, and he won 1 game. Not the best stat you want to hear for a guy coming in to try to bolster your team for these last 2 games to try winning a championship. But here we have it. I was really looking forward to a Knicks May shootout, but I guess we're not going to have that. I hope we have that for many years to come. But, man, I was really looking forward to that game. I really wanted to see both of those guys, young kids, going out against each other. But it is what it is. Now we got Stidham against May. So we'll see how that goes. 49ers and the Seahawks. What a blowout. Seahawks blew the 49ers out 41-6. Right from the get-go, 49ers just never stood a chance. Brock Purdy threw for 140 yards with an interception. He was sacked twice. He threw to 8 different receivers, and their rushing game just couldn't get going at all. The 49ers offense had 3 fumbles and lost 2 of them. Sam Darnold threw for 124 yards and 1 touchdown. He was sacked twice. He threw to only 4 different receivers. Kenneth Walker did rush for 116 yards and 3 touchdowns, so they did get their running game going. Seattle didn't fumble at all. Seattle special teams were a huge part in this game, even returning 1 kickoff for a touchdown. Next up for the Seahawks is the Rams, and we'll talk more about that. Next up is Texans and Patriots. Sorry, just lost my spot. The Patriots defense came up huge, with the Patriots winning 28-16. C.J. Stroud threw for 212 yards with a touchdown and 4 interceptions, all in the first half. He was also sacked 3 times. He threw to 7 different receivers. Woody Marks couldn't get the ball running at all. He finished with 17 yards. Houston had 1 fumble, and they did lose that. Drake May threw for 179 yards, threw for 3 touchdowns and an interception. He threw to 7 different receivers. Ramondre Stevenson rushed for 70 yards. Patriots offense had 4 fumbles and lost 2. If you ask me, Stroud just wasn't himself. He played awful, to be quite honest. And even after that, the Texans did make it close throughout the whole game. I also don't think May very well played much like himself also. But, yeah, both defenses for sure showed up. It was definitely a defensive game. And, yeah, that was the end of it. Rams and Bears. This was actually a good game. The Rams beat the Bears in OT, but man, they put up a fight. Let me say this first. I am not a fan of Caleb Williams. I don't know if that's just because I'm a Lions fan and he's in the NFC North with us. Just don't like him. It is what it is. But I will say he put up one hell of a game today. I don't care they lost. he looked like a true leader out there today. Yes, he threw interceptions. He threw, he threw 3 interceptions for the game. I don't care about that. His demeanor out in the field, true leadership. That's all I can say for the guy. So I could actually see for the first time watching him, he's going to grow into be a hell of a quarterback. And that sucks for me saying that because we got to go against him twice a freaking year. But I will say it. He had a hell of a game. So let's look at the stats. Matt Stafford threw for 258 yards, threw to 8 different receivers. Kyron Williams rushed for 87 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Rams offense had 2 fumbles and didn't lose any of them. Caleb Williams threw for 257 yards and 2 touchdowns and, like I said, the 3 interceptions. He threw to 8 different receivers. DeAndre Swift rushed for 76 yards. The best play of the game, by far, and I know you guys have seen this. You guys are going to, if you don't agree, I would be shocked. Best game was just before overtime. Caleb Williams on the 20-yard line, getting pushed back by the defense, almost 30 yards back, so he's close to the 50-yard line, and throws a hell of a pass down to Cole Kmet for the tying touchdown to tie the game and go into overtime. That pass was freaking crazy. And again, like how I talked about him having his leadership on the field, that's leadership. That is stone cold cojones, if you want to say. But man, what a play. Phenomenal. It did go into overtime. Rams did, of course, win the game. But truly a great game for both of them. So now we officially have the Seahawks versus the Rams and the Broncos versus the Bills. I personally think that the Bills and the Seahawks will be playing for the Super Bowl. I would love to actually see the Rams in there over the Seahawks, but I really don't think that's going to happen because that Seahawks defense is freaking disgusting. But we'll see. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen. Who do you want to see as the final 2 teams going into the NFL Championship Super Bowl game? But yeah, love to hear from you. Let me know. I love talking to you guys. And as always, of course, I will talk to you soon.